Hey, if you're a freelancer juggling multiple clients, projects, and deadlines, you already know how chaotic things can get. Your inbox is overflowing, your spreadsheets are a mess, and you're spending more time managing work than actually doing it. But what if I told you that you could build a complete workflow dashboard in just a few hours without writing a single line of code? That's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to walk through a step-by-step process to create a dashboard that connects all your tools, automates your repetitive tasks, and gives you a bird's-eye view of your entire freelance business. By the end of this video, you'll have a system that saves you hours every week and keeps your business running like a well-oiled machine. So let's get started. The first thing you need to do is choose your dashboard foundation. I recommend starting with Notion because it's incredibly flexible, visually appealing, and completely free for individual users. Notion is going to be the central hub where all your information flows. You could also use Google Sheets if you prefer something lighter, but Notion gives you way more customization options. Open Notion, create a new workspace if you don't already have one, and give it a name that represents your freelance business. This is your command center, so make it feel professional. Once you're inside, you'll want to create your first database. This database is going to track all your active projects. Set up columns for project name, client name, project deadline, status, hourly rate, and estimated hours. These columns will give you a quick snapshot of what you're working on and where your time is going. Next, you need to set up a client management database. This is separate from your projects database, but closely related. Create columns for client name, contact information, email address, phone number, project history, and rates. You might think this sounds redundant, but having a dedicated client database lets you see patterns and manage relationships more effectively. Now let's talk about the financial side. Create a database for invoices and payments. This database tracks what you've billed, what's been paid, and what's still outstanding. Set up columns for invoice number, client name, amount, date issued, due date, and payment status. Color code your status column so you can immediately see which invoices are overdue. You'll be surprised how much peace of mind this brings. Next up is time tracking. Create a simple time entry database with columns for date, project name, task description, hours worked, and hourly rate. Some people use external time tracking apps, but having it integrated into your dashboard means you don't have to jump between platforms. You can even create a formula that calculates your earnings based on hours and rate. Now here's where automation comes in. You're going to connect Zapier to your Notion workspace. Zapier is a tool that lets different apps talk to each other without any coding. Think of it as the nervous system of your dashboard. Go to Zapier's website, create a free account, and start by creating a simple Zap. For example, you could set up an automation that creates a new project entry in Notion every time you receive an email from a client with a specific label. This saves you from manually entering projects. You could also connect Google Calendar to Notion. Set up a Zap that automatically creates time blocks in your Notion calendar whenever you schedule a meeting. Another powerful automation is connecting your email to your task database. Whenever you receive an email with a certain keyword or from a certain person, it automatically creates a task in your system. This ensures nothing falls through the cracks. Let's talk about views. In Notion, a view is just a different way of looking at the same data. In your projects database, create a Kanban board view. This shows your projects as cards that you can drag between different status columns like not started, in progress, and completed. It's incredibly satisfying to move a project to done, and it gives you a visual sense of momentum. Create a calendar view of your projects too. This shows all your deadlines in one place, and you can color code by client, so you can see at a glance who's keeping you busy. Create a timeline view to see your project schedule stretch out over weeks and months. This helps you spot bottlenecks and plan ahead. In your time tracking database, create a gallery view that shows your hours worked each day in a visual format. Then create a table view filtered to show only entries from the current week. Now let's connect Google Sheets for your financial dashboard. Google Sheets is lighter than Notion and better suited for number crunching. Create a new spreadsheet called Freelance Finances. Set up tabs for monthly income, expenses, and profit projections. In your Income tab, create columns for date, client name, project, amount, and payment method. Use formulas to calculate your total income by client, by month, and by project. This gives you insights into which clients and projects are actually making you money. In your Expenses tab, Track all your business expenses, like software subscriptions, equipment, and supplies. Use formulas to calculate your total expenses and your net profit. Create a formula that shows your profit margin so you can see how much of your income is actually yours after expenses. Now create a profit projection tab. Use formulas to calculate your projected income for the next 3 months based on your current rate and hours. This helps you plan financially and set goals. Connect your Google Sheets to Notion using Zapier so that key financial data flows into your dashboard. For example, you can have a widget on your Notion dashboard that shows your current month's income from Google Sheets. Now let's create your main dashboard page in Notion. This is the page you'll see first when you open your workspace. At the top, add a welcome section with your name and a brief statement about your business. Below that, create a stats section that shows key metrics. Use database relations to pull in your total active projects, total outstanding invoices, and current month's income.